Bond between a dog and human plays a significant role in the human body. Dogs are able to bring out the best in humans, literally. Having a bond or attachment to a dog can be a type of medicine to help cure common ailments such as everyday stress or even clinical depression. Veterans around here, if you are in North Louisiana, I'm sure you know a veteran or someone who has been deployed overseas that has possibly seen combat firsthand. These guys come back with mental scars often, and uh, that is hard to treat. It's a long, drawn-out process that therapy dogs seem to make it better. And I come to you to tell you this by uh, experience. I've trained a therapy dog before, and uh, I've done this. I've done the training. I know what it's to expect, as well as being a psychology major last year. I know some of the basic mechanics and understanding of the human brain and how it works. The central idea here is to focus on the veterans that come back with scars or mental scars that they need a little help kind of adjusting to everyday life again and be able to relate or to everyday life again, not being so high stress levels of combat. So now that I've given you a brief overview of what we'll be talking about today, I want to kind of get into the basic sciences of the human mind. So so let's get started with oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone of the brain that's released. It's called the love, otherwise known as the love drug, and it releases uh, throughout your body and to your bloodstream, and makes you feel relaxed and a little bit stress free. It makes you feel happier. The amygdala is a part of the brain that is a stress sensor. It senses like stressfulness. So if you're used to being in stressful environments all the time, such as overseas or in combat, or kind of worrying about your safety all the time, it can stay in a heightened state, and so that can be pretty dangerous. The hippocampus is a part of the brain that stores memories, any sight, smells, anything that you can feel, anything like that, it stores it in there. So if you combine high stress and some bad memories, you're can be a kind of a ticking time bomb, if you will. So anything like a balloon popping can trigger an aggressive action from someone that's used to being in a high stress environment. Now that I've gone over some basic sciences, I'll get into the benefits of therapy dogs and kind of why they make good companions. First off, dogs are obviously pack animals from their ancestry with the woofs. They kind of are already built into their instincts to look out for their pack mate, to look out for their owner. They're very keen and aware to their surroundings and the health of their pack mate. They always seem to know what's going on with you if you're having a bad day or something like that. According to Chris Collin of the Smithsonian Magazine, PTSD patients really like this because the dog is very aware to what they're doing. They can communicate with the dog, give it commands, but kind of learn how to talk to it without being too aggressive. Kind of learn to speak to someone again, as well as to give praise, to kind of work with the dog, love on it, and cure that emotional numbness that can come about with heightened stress and being in that environment of constantly worrying about your safety. Um, so with that, why dogs work so well with humans, I'll continue to with why they're so why we can rely on them as much as they can rely on us, I guess. Well, as humans, we are to have what Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We need love and a sense of significance, and dogs give us that. We come home, we know our dog's going to be there to greet us. They come and give us love. They give us love, certainty, and they rely on us for food, anything like that. So that gives us significance, as well as it gives us that release of oxytocin too. Some people say that you can hold a baby and you can hold a puppy. Not saying that we think babies are puppies, but it's shown to release oxytocin. Both give off oxytocin, which gives us in our mind a pleasurable experience. So in conclusion, I've talked about the science of therapy dogs, how they benefit the veterans, and how they are an incredible source or a credible medicine to help the PTSD victims. Um, so in closing, I hope this speech helps you appreciate your own dogs if you have one, and helps you think more and appreciate dogs as an actual therapy or a medicine for PTSD victims. Thank you.